From the darkest pits of nostalgia and childhood nightmares is a story that has captivated many people and captured their hearts, imaginations, and speculations. The story of Five Nights at Freddy's.
There is not a chance I'm interested in this beer!
A story with a lore that is so vast, so deep, and so mysterious that few people can actually solve it, and many have tried.
But what I should really tell you about is the time that I impregnated Springtrap.
That's real, by the way.
That's real. That's not even a joke. That's not a bit. That's nothing. There.
But today I'm going to present an impossible challenge. And by today I mean stuff I filmed earlier, but I'm going to keep filming as well. I am going to solve Five Nights at Freddy's. Hello everybody, and welcome to my Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic playthrough. This is actually my second attempt at playing it, because my first time I did so unbelievably awfully. I'm like, I cannot upload this. Not just because, like, oh, I'm doing bad, it's embarrassing. No, because I made, like, no progress whatsoever. I will upload a compilation of some of my most hilarious failures, though, because that is very funny to watch. And a big thing that gets me, well, I'll explain as we go on with the game. But this is gonna be a special Secret of the Mimic playthrough. We're not playing it. We're solving it. I'm gonna solve the true secret of the Mimic, the one that nobody else noticed, and would be in my insane, I mean brilliant mind could have. If this ever loads. Please load.
Arnold. Hey, buddy. This is dispatch.
Now, listen to the plot. This is important. Arnold, the name he says.
Well, since you asked, I just finished a 36-hour shift, and I'm struggling to stay awake. Frankly, I tried to tell my manager that I can't work like this anymore.
Awesome to hear. Well, listen, we need you to take one more shift for us, since you're our closest technician in the area.
Is he driving in the middle lane? It sure looks like it.
What? I can barely keep my eyes open.
I know. The grind is exhilarating, isn't it? And we're so happy to have you on the Fazbear team. You can't fool me, though. You're just
he's changing lanes non-stop. It's dangerous.
Gift certificates at the end of the year.
But I do feel his pain. All kinds of overtime this month.
No.
Yeah, I had to cram this. I've recorded like 4 or 5, 5 Let's Play episodes, 5 Nights at Freddy's. 5 doing Let's Play episodes like today. This is like the 5th one. And I'm trying to get this out before I gotta go to dinner, and I gotta wash up this makeup. But I'm truly a clown, aren't I?
Edwin Murray. He was developing some tech for us,
but yeah, I even feel this. One night I was driving home, I was so tired, I didn't know what I was doing. I called my mom just so I could stay awake and have someone to talk to, like just to force me to stay awake. One point I had to sit by this obnoxious red light for so long. I was complaining that they let Mr. Mix's spit lick from the red light from Superman pass the red light before me. I said that completely unironically. My mom was deeply concerned. That's what I do. Oh, I am dangerously tired. Oh dear.
I hate you.
Amazing. Thanks for being a part of the Fazbear team. Dispatch out.
Oh, shut up, dispatch. Yeah. I played the drums once. Not a drum set, I just played a drum. A snare drum, not even snare drum, a snare drum pad. And a tire at one point. Or a wheel. Yeah. Alrighty then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, there's a 9 in there too, I think. Okay. Yeah, this first Let's Play I did a really, really horrible job with because I had no idea what I was doing. I was stumbling around for almost an hour before I even got to the first actual enemy. And I know no one wants to sit through that, and I'm embarrassed that I even played like that. But here I should be doing at least marginally better now that I have some idea of what kind of monsters I'm going to be fighting.
I just pulled up.
And I am the monsters in the game. The monster is the game itself.
Doesn't look like anyone's here.
I'm sure you're right. Those motion sensors never tell the truth.
Okay. Well, how am I supposed to get in?
To access the building, you've been provided with a data diver tool. Look around you.
Yep. Press the button. There we go.
Good job. Well done. That data diver is your master key to the MCM facility. Do not lose it. Now get in there and retrieve our property.
Now, this van is pretty trashed, as you can see. And, got a lot of neat stuff in here. It's a very big, nice van. I kind of like how it's got his whole little area in here, though. Stinks he's got to live in here, though. But yeah, it reminds me of, I want to say it was the Batmobile of the 1950s. Back when they made that. I held a old Batman comic collection when I was a kid. And Yeah, it was like, oh yeah, there's this whole back area where there's a whole crime lab. It kind of reminds me of the Scooby-Doo 2 movie Mystery Machine as well. And, now, I remember questioning this on my initial Let's Play. How exactly did I get in here? Like, every other way is sort of blocked off by something that my car just phased through this, but yeah. I still around like an idiot, not knowing what to do. I also turned this on maximum brightness, mostly because, well, just because I wanted myself and the players, not players, audience to see everything, and for another reason I will get to once we enter the costume manor itself. Alright. So going from here. But yeah, here, I'm gonna help solve the lore right off the bat. So, who the protagonist is. A lot of people have theorized things like, oh, maybe it's the father or grandfather or something of that girl. I think her name was, I want to say her name was Cassie. Yeah, Cassie from the Security Breach Ruin DLC or something like that. But I think there's something different going on here, and it's an interesting implication to say the least. And alternatively, maybe they could still be their grandparents. We don't know. But, like, they refer to this guy as Arnold, and this game takes place in 1979. And you notice he's being voiced by FNAF voice actor mainstay Kellen Goff. Now, the character we are playing as is clearly Arnold Schwarzenegger. This makes perfect sense, because if you look back in his earliest movies in, like, the late 1970s, like Hercules in New York, it wasn't his voice. They would dub over him with a different guy.
Like it down there.
Let me be the judge of that. I am tired of the same old faces, the same old things.
Like it down there.
Let me be the judge of that. I'm tired of the same old faces, the same old things.
So it makes perfect sense that Kellen Goff would be dubbing over him here for this. Throughout the game, I'll probably pepper in what he actually had to say about certain topics. But yeah, we're playing as Arnold Schwarzenegger, so that's a huge thing off the bat.
Edwin Murray's Costume Manor, the leading powerhouse in costume entertainment and
Be yourself.
carnival game technologies. Woo! Come in and see what Murray's can do for your carnival, amusement park, midway, or fun fair. This client tour will show you just what I'm capable of. Get ready to be amazed. Don't forget, every one of my creations are available for purchase or lease.
Be yourself. Now, see, this is also foreshadowing for what the goal, what the main thematic thing is of this game. Arnold wants to be himself. Clearly, this is before he becomes a famous actor we know him as, or the governor of California. And clearly, he does not like his job working with Fazbear Entertainment and Murray's Costume Manor here. And this game is about him learning to overcome that. So it's a very meaningful story about Arnold Schwarzenegger's development as a person. Now, here we get a cool look at this. Now, a lot of people... It's a creepy sun there, but a lot of people like having all these different theories about FNAF, what it is in universe, but I think it's interesting what the real-life implications and inspirations for it might have been. And there's a lot of potential real-life influence here. It's the Muppet Show, starring our special guest Arnold Schwarzenegger. I sound more like Mickey Mouse and Kermit the Frog. Yay! But yeah, this feels very like Muppet Show, mixed with a bit of like Welcome to Duloc and like the Willy Wonka Timber and intro with the creepy dolls. It was a lot of fun. It's neat to see the animatronics just be and act like normal animatronics and whatnot. I'll talk about these in more detail when I come back later. Let's enjoy the show right now. That's fun. This is a fun trick here. Yeah, it's two separate animatronics to make it look like the seal is diving. That's fun. That's a very, like, real thing. Like, it's a lot of it would be kind of magic show, sleight of hand kind of stuff, do cheap effects like this in real animatronic and puppet shows. So, yeah, on average, most... You hear a train, but you just don't see a train. That bugs me. But yeah, like most animatronic wouldn't be things that could walk around like most of Finest Racing. They're basically based stationary, oversized hand puppets, so that have to achieve different effects to give these illusions of movement. And then malfunctions. Now they'll stop. I would have talked about these in... Yeah, I would have talked about all these in more detail, but this red lighting keeps flickering and makes it hard to see any of them. So we're gonna just, like, we'll come back to this room later. Now, the main mechanic of this game is quite famously cranking it. You gotta crank, crank, crank. And I hope my, controller placement is not too weird right here. Yeah. Alright. But yeah, real talk, the whole gimmick of this game is you can grip and rotate things. And they make, like, everything revolve around that. Now, here's another reason why I adjusted the lighting the way I did. So, I had a playthrough here. Oh, this dog has fleas. I think someone needs to check that. Poor doggy. It also looks like this dog has mange. Yeah, clean on its eyeballs. Yes. Poor dog. Okay. Do I grab this yet? Yeah. Alright, yeah. So, one thing I'm going to struggle with, I know I am, this is a puzzle game, and I am not great at puzzles. Alright, so, alright, but this should do the thing, right? Might. Okay. But since I failed on this so many times, I'm a bit more prepared for what I'm getting into.
Check, check, check. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Great news. Power has been restored to this wing of the building. Overhead paging works. Come on back to the security office for further instructions.
Why can't I leave?
Oh, and try to be careful along the way. We are seeing some strange readings in the area.
Did I just lock myself in this room?
But you haven't seen anything unusual yet, have you?
Actually...
Great. Head back to the security office, and I'll give you more instructions on what exactly we need you to retrieve for us.
I accidentally locked myself in this room. Okay, so yes, Arnold Schwarzenegger finally managed to use his iconic brute strength to break down those walls and get out of this room. And now I can proceed with the game normally. But yeah, another reason why I turned the brightness on so high on this. Yeah, this game seems to actively hate me. Like, yeah, even that right there. Yeah. Okay, why turn the brightness on so loud? I've never seen this happen before. For some reason, like, I knew the game was very glitchy and messy. Like, I knew that from, like, different playthroughs I saw from it. I gotta crank it. Gotta crank this episode out before. Gotta go for dinner. Come on, come on, come on. Okay.
Just follow the soothing sound.
But yeah, like, shut up, dispatch. But what you saw right there, yeah. I've seen lots of glitches, but I've never seen this before. For some reason, a lot of floors just won't load. And even worse, it's in places where it looks like it'd be darkness. Like, oh, like, watch your step, those stairs. Nope, that's a black hole. And if you fall through that, you just keep falling. You can't pause it because you can't pause unless you're standing still. So, yeah. You see how that's a problem. And the worst part is it start happening during chase scenes, too. And in this dark building. So if you wait a bit, the floors will load. But still, like, that's going to be very dangerous during chase scenes. And I've got to think of some way to get around that. And where's the button there? Yeah, listen to him.
You made it. I knew you would. No one doubted you first.
So, yeah, this is why it's as bright as possible so I can see everything.
Not that anyone here at Fazbear Entertainment was wagering if you would survive or not.
So I don't know what that's supposed to be. Is that a caterpillar?
How immoral would that be? But seriously, great job. Now that you're there, and it would be very difficult for you to turn back, I should...
Not really, my car's right outside.
We're still detecting movement in the building that
This
you're
dispatch guy babbles on and on and on, and I can't play the game. Again, he's supposed to be like your annoying boss, and they did a bit too good of a job because he annoys me in real life, too.
Unfortunately, it seems that one of his most creative inventions may have encountered some...
You can skip the opening cutscene, you can't keep this guy talking, though.
These things happen, and I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. But you should probably worry about it. He was working on an endoskeleton that can adapt to any costume or character, large or
Safety
small.
notice, incomprehensible words you can't read. I used to play Arkham Origins where you can press this button, it makes you zoom in, not crouch. I'm trying to get closer looks at things.
We'll be working on some ideas on how to neutralize this rogue endoskeleton. But in the meantime...
Why is there 4 security cameras focusing on the same thing? It's like, yes. We have 4... It's not even different perspectives, it's like the same shots of it. You fail to make it security cameras. Yeah, one should be this, one should be the one picture of the elephant, the other should be the... There should be 4 different things on this matter. What are you doing?
$25 gift certificate is as good as yours. Right now, you should focus on finding a way to turn the power back on.
Yeah, just give me my thing.
Looks like you don't have a security level high enough to leave this office, or enter the power room for that matter. Use that data diver upgrade machine. It should give you clearance to open the door. It's very important that you update the data diver whenever you find an access.
Or else you get stuck in the room just like I just did there.
Now go find that power room. Over and out.
Okay, now for this one you gotta do puzzles that I'm terrible at. And that was one of the things I spent a lot of time on. Not this first one, this was just made to be easy, but the one before you do a soon thing. This thing takes forever to register a button inputs too is the problem. Dang it! No, and yeah, you gotta go for this long, stupid sequence of it taking out the whole thing. Yeah, it's very, like, it's not very responsive to button inputs, is what bothers me. This puzzle would be easier if it was, like, I was pressing the A button, I was pressing it and everything. This stupid thing's gotta load, come on, hurry up, hurry up. That's right, come on. Stupid, okay, come on. Yeah. There we go. And I messed that up already. Dang it! Okay, come on. Yeah, that's right. Get in there. Come on. Alright. Come on. Yeah, this is... I've never really been much of a fan of the Five Nights at Freddy's games from gameplay standpoints. This one and Sister Location are, I think, the only ones I've actually really played. Well, I played Pizzeria Simulator because I liked the Pizzeria Simulator, and I found out that was the fake part of the game I wasn't supposed to be caring about, so... Yeah, they say that annoyed me a bit, but, I like my little pizzeria with Mr. Hippo and Bucket Bob. It made me happy. But, yeah, so... but yeah, a big thing about this is, like horror games are kind of big scaredy cat, but horror does fascinate me at the same time. But the other thing is, they're kind of puzzly games, and I'm not a puzzle guy. I'm not great with puzzles. But I'm gonna have to deal with them. At least now I saw the puzzle not being locked in this room. There we go. Alright. Open this up. At least now I know what I'm supposed to be doing with you. Oh, flipped it around. Alright. Of course, the puzzle was as easy as possible when I had to be locked in the room. Now it gets harder. It's like, nope, now you get a hard one. Tricky little thing, aren't you? No, the other way. Okay. I see you. Now, I do want to talk about a lot of the potential real influences behind some of the stuff you see in the game, but I might kind of be rushing through this episode a bit just because I want to get this out as soon as possible, because, again, yeah, I want to... Yeah, we're going to dinner soon, me and my family, for some Christmas thing. My aunt came down to visit everything. So, yeah, I might have taken this makeup soon. Oh, there's an elephant there the whole time. Ah.
1, 2, 3.
That was what the jump scare is supposed to be.
Great news. Power has been restored to this wing of the building. Overhead paging works. Come on back to the security office for further instructions.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, and try to be careful along the way. We are seeing some strange readings in the area.
There's a lot of black holes in this building. You fall into an endless void. It's terrible.
Actually,
Great. Head back to the security
Door
office.
just open.
I'll give you more instructions on what exactly we need you to retrieve.
Was that a black hole loading in?
I need you in the security office.
Okay, come here.
Well, that was quick. So, let's talk about what you're there to find.
The mimic thing, I know.
Obviously, this possibly murderous endoskeleton has encountered some unfortunate glitches, but that doesn't
12
mean
a.m.,
the
I guess.
idea isn't sound or
It's at
valuable.
12
We
noon.
think that endoskeleton
Because it was
has
kind
a
of
lot
brightish outside when I
potential,
went there, I
and
think.
that's why we want you to retrieve Murray's
Actually, I did turn the
original
brightness on
schematic.
this game in full, so it's messing with my perception of
And after
time.
you find that schematic for us, we
What do you
can
mean it's midnight?
certainly
It's super
try
bright
to
outside. It's like it's
maybe
supposed to
find
adjust
a
the brightness
to
all the way.
Probably save your life from it. If that's not incentive enough to find the schematic, then I don't know what is. Get that schematic, and with some luck, you can deactivate that endoskeleton and collect it for us as well. I can just smell that $25 gift certificate, can't you? You need to reach Murray's
There's no
executive
chair in this security room. There's a couch though, which is nice.
Your data diver doesn't have executive permission yet, so you can't get anywhere near it. Not a problem. We just need to find stations to upgrade your data diver until you can gain access. They're all over the facility. In fact, there's a station up in the warehouse manager's office. You should head there next.
You talk way too much.
Before you go, take a hand crank for the security fence. Looks like you can get one from the inventory tube system.
Yeah, give me the thing.
That's the big machine in the security.
I see it. It's the one that says inventory. Shut up, you imbecile. Let me take it. Alright. Alright. Tools. Okay. Crank it. Yeah, I remember joking on the stream I was watching at one point.
Keep on trucking.
No joke on stream I was watching once where it's like they're playing Resident Evil Village. And it's like this. It's like Secret of the Mimic, Resident Evil Village, a lot of Resident Evil games in general. A lot of like horror games about cranking it for some reason when there's a different significance there. But yeah, now we have the first jump scare coming up here, which nearly gave me a mini heart attack when I first played it because it was glitching out and I was not prepared for it. Alright. Yeah, the game is staggering. That's what happened with it before. Oh, it's just got a little bowl cut. Alright, so just grab one of these because I already know I'm gonna need it. He should be coming out here once I cross the red line. Maybe if I... Thought maybe I could bait the elephant out. It's not working. This mouse toy eventually explodes. God, toy just blows up like that. Now we gotta... A little toy train sets, that's cute. Yeah, it's like... Okay, so if you hold down the left trigger, you run faster. Alright. So that should be the elephant. Hiding in lockers, alright. Is he about to get me? I think he might press the wrong button, hold on. I'm about to have a mini heart attack if he is. So I forgot how loud I put on the volume when I was playing the Batman Arkham games, and I'm not very good at my... Actually, you know what? Yeah, full brightness. And... I don't need heart attacks. Yeah, sound is important in this game, I just don't want to go deaf. Ow, no, 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 no! No, 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 no! Okay, 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 okay. No, 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 no. Oh, he's gonna get me. This brings back memories of, like, the Heffalumps and the Winnie the Pooh video games. They just stomp the ground everywhere. Those always scared me so much as a kid. Now, this thing would have terrified me as a kid. I do like how it makes, like, realistic elephant sounds. It's neat. Okay, now the problem is I have no idea where this thing is. It's probably gonna get me immediately once I come out. Okay. No, I won't be playing with full brightness and full jump scare sound, but you know what? Like, the game's not working properly, so I might as well, like, get myself some handicaps, you know? Or handicap prevention, whatever. Oh. Forgot I spawned right in front of that door. Okay. Alright, so... Yeah, you're supposed to use the mouse to lure the elephant away. Throw it like a football, come on. Good boy. Okay. Be as quiet as a mouse. He's gonna get me. Yep. Yep, he's got me. Yeah, you gotta bait him out, that's the key. I just want to get to the Jackie part and beat the Jackie part. Come on. Come on. I do wonder again, how did you get in that box? It's like sealed from like both sides. Where's the secret tunnel? I don't know. He saw me, he was like, ooh, cute mouse. Yeah, you watch that mouse, you play with him. There we go. Let me in. Stupid door takes a billion years to unlock. There we go. I'm ignoring all the presents because they're just going to get me into trouble. Yeah, you gotta wait for things to load. That is... You gotta be patient in a game where you're supposed to run away from stuff. That is... The game is a bigger friend than itself. Yeah, you see that? That endless black void? You don't walk into that. There we go. Workshop. All these are places I can't go yet. Gotta be careful. You gotta play this very carefully. You gotta play this kind of like an animatronic. Robotic and precise. Make sure you don't fall for any bottomless pits like I keep doing. The elevator. Put 5 next to it. There we go. Alright. Society of Elevators. Certificate of Elevator. Capacity for whatever 40 feet per second. In case of accident, yell as loud as you can. Someone will come help eventually. Okay. Ah, this is a totally normal room. I'm sure nothing weird happened. That's why there's these giant broken walls that looks like something broke out of here to get in here. Now, hold on, let me see this next part here. There's some nice drinks here. We got this time pop soda, Roxy's room 2 and root beer, exotic beverage. This time soda, pop soda, Cola-Roni. Recently I was playing Batman Arkham Origins. A police officer brings up drinking steak for a straw. I wonder what drinkable pepperoni would look too. Oh, and ice cold milk. Yeah, this is another one. Okay, so you can go in here. This looks like a normal room, right? Okay, it is. Last time I went here, it didn't load properly. Now, this is another upgrade station. This is one I gotta do, so I'm just doing this right now. I was terrible at this puzzle. I spent way too long on this. I think I have a slightly, keyword slightly, better idea of what I'm supposed to do now here. Failing is annoying because it takes forever for anything to restart. Restart on the load track. Yeah, then you do that. Then you do this. Nice. Now I get to be a repairman. Yeah, so... Okay, so thanks to my constant failures, and I do mean constant, my first time I played this, I'm now pretty better prepared for what you do in this first part. Which is good, because you shouldn't be doing too terribly on the first episode of a playthrough of anything, especially when you're recording it. Now, let's go into this room. I'm sure nothing weird will turn out. And I talked about it in the scrap footage that did lead into this thing before, but again, like, I'll talk more in detail about Murray's costume manner and the stuff in later episodes, because I'm kind of on time limit here, but They do a great job with the look of this whole place and all the stuff going on. Like, playing Batman game alongside this too. And, like, I gotta be real. It is a crime how we have never had, like, a live-action movie, like, Batman Joker hideout that looks like Murray's costume man here or something. Like, look at this whole, like this whole get-up right here. Hold on, I'll get the Jack in the Box after here. Okay, grab the thing. Okay, there we go. Jump scare in the box. There we go. Now, yeah, but seriously, like, this, like, look at this whole setup right here. Like, the big scare Jack in the Box, all the big oversized toys, things like that. Like, this would make a great Joker hideout aesthetic. Just slap a big throne with Joker in it, with Zayas behind, in front of this thing. Like, that'd be perfect. Like, how have we not or, like, Mad Hatter hideout too would be a great fit for this sort of thing. And, like, some of these, like, puzzly things with these old computers who are, like, very Riddler and stuff like that. Like, we need, like, you see stuff like this in, like, comics and cartoons. We need, like, more live-action Batman movie villain hideouts that look like this place. That'd be great. So, yeah. Alright, open the door. Crouch. There you go. Look at all these nicely designed fake posters I'm not looking at because I'm busy doing other things. And, this character that speaks to my very soul. This male robot who just endlessly does stupid work and shreds litters. I felt that. I feel that all month, especially with all the overtime been getting non-stop. I feel kinship with this nice robot. Let us get to work. This is all pretty normal and whatnot. Nothing weird's going on here. Just cranking it in the office. I shouldn't be cranking it at work, but I think it's my job to do. And what's this out here?
Shit!
You can't actually walk across this. There we go. Whee! Now here's the part where the black holes were probably the worst. A chase sequence. This is actually what made me stop filming that first episode. You have black holes spawning on the floor where you're supposed to run away from this thing. That's not okay. So, I both have to try and run, but also try and, like, move slow enough to make certain stuff spawn in. Now, I don't think Jackie can reach you yet. I ain't doing that. There we go. It's not my birthday yet. There we go. Alright. The floors are intact. Yeah, I think it was after this elevator segment where it got, really bad with the black holes. Where's Jackie? Shouldn't she be right next to me or something? Yeah, there she is.
My name is Jackie, and I'm fucking Becky! Yeah!
Yep. Oh, environment, please load. Come on, no black holes, no black holes, no black holes. Come on. I think... Oh, dear. Yeah, you gotta run from this thing as fast as possible, but the game might also not load the areas you're even supposed to run to. Needless to say, that's not a great combination. Oh. Okay. Come on, come on. Is there a way you can, like, crouch and run at the same time? Alright. Do I gotta do that elevator thing again? I do, okay. Come on. Once I finish this, I'll call it apart, yeah. I just wanted to make sure I at least made it to Jackie before, anything else happened. Oh, okay. I gotta wonder, it's implied the mimics inside of this thing, but how does it make this thing's arm stretch out so long? Because you get a good look at this thing, it's like, oh, this endoskeleton can adjust to fit any costume. It's like, okay, but like, the Mimic's arms aren't as long as this Jackie thing should be. Unless there's some sort of internal mechanism inside of this animatronic itself where you could, like, maybe connect something else to these arms and make them move. Like, you could operate the arms themselves like puppets, so it's just using its already existing arms to do that. That could maybe make sense. So far, glitching floors have not been a problem, so that's pretty nice, actually. Alright. Yeah, stay away from the thing's head. That's how it triggers a jump scare. Alright. I fell through the floor. That killed me. Okay. I'm okay with that. That's not a black hole. That was a glitch. That was, like, a thing that was supposed to collapse and be a hazard. It's alright. What kind of elevator uses a lever? Rather elevator scene uses buttons. Yeah, watch the edges where Jackie's gonna show up. You don't want to get near the thing's head. That's how it hurts you. I do like this, how it uses the first-person perspective here, where you see the arms go past you and get close. I think that's a very effective use of that. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay, come on. Come on, open the thing. Okay, there we go. Alright. A dark room, I'm not liking that. Okay. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Yeah, I lost. There we go. I was supposed to close that door. Where is this going to respawn me is where I'm curious. If it's at the beginning of the chase sequence, I get that. I don't think that's unfair. Oh, no, spawns it right here. That's really nice of you. Yeah, you're supposed to close this. Gonna be happy Death Day if you even keep this up. There we go. Okay. Crank it, come on. Crank it, come on! What are you doing? I'm cranking as much as I can. Oh, I gotta time it, I guess. Okay. Okay. Present time. Move the present, see what's inside. I'm gonna fall over this vent, aren't I? Yep! How's this thing still playing music? I thought it'd be connected to, like, the music box, Jack in the Box itself, and you ripped yourself out of that. Arnold, it's your birthday today? Ollie, ollie, oxen free! Well, that's convenient. Now I have a nice slide I can get back to the security office with. Looks like Jackie took a dump on the floor. I'm sure that glitch means nothing.
Awesome. Glad to see you made it here without any complications whatsoever.
To an extent,
So
not
we
really.
did some digging to learn more about that bothersome endoskeleton that keeps relentlessly pursuing you.
It keeps relentlessly. It talked to me like
it's
once.
designed to keep
It
Murray's
pursued me like
son
once or
entertained
twice.
while Murray worked. It would mimic the actions of those around it. At some point, the endoskeleton was exposed to some sort of violence, the details of which are a little fuzzy.
Well, I mean, he did make shooting gallery games, and he had, like, those cutouts of guys in knights armor with weapons and stuff like that. It's feasible to think, like, oh, cool. So I'm supposed to shoot things. No, don't shoot things. That's bad. Those are toy guns, not real ones. Like, I was supposed to stab things. Where'd you get a sword?
Were set in, and they ended up with less than positive results. So it seems that maybe distraction and avoidance are your best tools, as a direct confrontation will likely result in the loss of some limbs.
And possibly life.
Previous technicians considered it an honor to lose limbs in the service of their company,
Ah.
and I'm sure they would tell you that themselves if they hadn't died from
We gave them
loss.
Purple Hearts, but we're not the military, so we gave them Fazbear purple pizza slices. That's not some kind of weird mold growing on it. It's supposed to look like that, yeah.
I found the location of another upgrade station in the showrooms. You can get there if you head back through the welcome show.
Nice.
That's the room where you entered the building.
Now, before I close
Check
it...
the monitor. I'm sending you a camera feed. Go there.
I know what that room looks like. There we go.
Over and out.
Now. Alright, I think we're done with this part. So, yeah, before I go and head out... Before I go and head out, I'm gonna go, like, review what I want to talk about with those showroom animatronics, if they're functional. That's a... Yep. Oh. That's... Oh, yeah, the black hole rooms are back. Okay. Yeah, let me through. What? No, okay. Alright. Let's check out the big showroom. Because I want a better look at showing off these animatronics. Alright, nice. Now, we can get a better look at all these.
You can reach the lobby from here.
Yeah, let's start...
Lobby doors have been locked by some showtime run errors, whatever that means. Look for a control station. You should be able to get those doors to open by restarting the welcome show program.
Okay, I understand that. But now, what I'm really here for, before I exit this video, let's talk about like some of the potential real-life influences and inspiration for a lot of these animatronics you see in this opening show. Because I think it's really neat. Now, right at the bat, I talked about, yeah, this had a very, like, Muppet Show kind of vibe to it, especially of, like, you know, like, the Mr. Helpful over there appearing on the balcony up there and all that stuff, and his big announcements, this Masters of Ceremonies thing. His outfit he's wearing also kind of resembles what, like, early Chuck E. Cheese would wear at times. He'd wear this, like, red suit with, like, yellow accents going on it. Even the hat is very close to this. Right here, it took me a bit to notice this and realize it. This was, I talked about how much I loved my Pizzeria Simulator place with Mr. Hippo and Bucket Bob and Number One Crate, and this is like a present version of that character. That's nice. Also, this weird little camera guy I didn't notice who takes a picture of this dog who, I wonder if he's supposed to be, this clown dog is supposed to be anything in particular. It kind of reminds me of, like, the Slinky dog from Toy Story. I'm not sure if there's any real, like, toys that could have inspired it. All this kind of parody stuff right here is a lot of fun. Like struck here, and this Rocktopus, I don't know if he's based off of... Oh, I just noticed a gong there, that's fun. This Rocktopus, I don't know if he's based off of, like, anything in particular. He kind of reminds me of Jimmy Neutron, had, like, this Octo-Puke ride at the Retroland theme park. He looks very similar to that in a lot of ways. This whole thing, I don't know how much it inspired it. It gives me heavy, like, Henry the Octopus from Wiggles vibes. He doesn't really look like Henry, but more so kind of little, like, underwater world and band he had there. Is very much that vibe. Also, yeah, you get to hear this Rocktopus character's voice later be fitting with the 70s era. He sounds very much like a... And his appearance, he sounds very much like a stereotypical 1970s stoner hippie kind of guy. He reminds me a lot of the Leo from That 70s Show. I think that was his name. Man, I love going to church. It's like a religious experience or something, man. Yeah. The mascot for Swing Bee Honey up there. It kind of resembles... There was a restaurant in the Philippines called Jollibee's that had this bee character as their mascot. I think it actually became pretty popular in the Five Nights at Freddy's community due to a fan game about it. So I'm wondering if this is supposed to be reference to that. It looks very similar to that. Wondering, is snake on the tree maybe supposed to be a biblical reference, like the devil taking the form of a snake to tempt Adam and Eve? Maybe? I don't know. Kind of goofy flowers here. You got this pig. This pig feels very, like, it reminds me kind of Yosemite Sam from Looney Tunes a bit. I'm not sure how much of that was the inspiration for this. Some theorize this might have been an earlier version of later pig characters you see in the FNAF franchise, but not really. I point out how much I love the trick with the seal and the diving effect. And, yeah, if you look closely, that thing is what a Mr. Helpful is supposed to come out of. But behind it, there's a curtain that slides open where that seal animatronic would slide from. Just like, I thought it was a goose at first, it is supposed to be a duck. But yeah, it's an effect that's kind of hard to notice or point out, but those lights are supposed to be sparkling in a way that makes it look like it's juggling, like in a certain sequence. Mice in the balloon. It's like those sheep, those are real cute. And then you got like this jug band here with this aviator-themed dragonfly, which kind of reminds me of that one from Disney's The Rescuers movie a little bit. I don't think he was explicitly aviator-themed, but there's a little bit of obvious reference like the Frog Prince story. Right here. And what we see here are clearly earlier versions of later characters you'll meet in the Five Nights at Freddy's games. The Happy Frog character of those little weird glowing orbs on their heads, or antennas or whatever. the Monty Gator character, and the previously mentioned Mr. Hippo, whom I love so much. Now, the designs of these animatronics, some of them in particular, is very interesting. Compared to, like, other Freddy's things. Like, these ones, this whole Jughead in particular, especially the Monty Gator and Mr. Hippo one, they look more like quote-unquote real animatronics than, like, the other, like, FNAF ones do. In particular, these ones remind me a lot of what you'd see at, like, Disney parks used to have this, like, America Sings attraction with all these different singing animal animatronics that eventually got reused, or those animatronics at least got recycled into the Splash Mountain ride, now like Tiana's Bayou Adventure, I believe. And heck, I'm wondering if maybe even the Frog Prince there is supposed to be a reference to how that ride changed from that. Yeah, these really resemble the kinds of animatronics you'd see on that ride. And the Mr. Hippo in particular looks a lot like this kind of hippo animatronic that you could see on some versions of the It's a Small World ride. So, yeah, that's kind of neat. This is like yeah, like, I don't know how concrete all of this is in terms of was this what inspired these things, but it's kind of like a neat thing. I'm noticing a lot of potential real-life parallels they might have taken away from here. So that's that's a very just kind of neat thing to me. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a part here. But yeah, it's nice to see how this first episode went far, far better than my first attempt at playing this. Alright, so bye-bye, everybody. Alright. We shall rejoin Arnold and learn more of his secrets later.